It is video 23, and I know I'm late, but it's Easter weekend, and I got like 28 hours in 2 days. But here we are. Um, of course, today is a day late, of course, with doing these videos. But like I've always said, it's better late than never, and this is what this video is about. So, of course, I said I was gonna do a video every Friday, but life is overwhelming, and I worked like 14 hours yesterday, and it was hell. But it kind of was in the back of my mind. I kind of just like forgot, you know what I'm saying? But it's better late than never. So this, like with anything in life, like with this video, I was gonna say, like I said, I was gonna do it yesterday, but I ended up doing it today. But it is life, in little things. You like with you guys, like maybe you guys do this, but you say, oh, I'm gonna clean the house in the morning, but you just ended up cleaning it up in the afternoon or later that day at night. But the end goal was to clean up the house, regardless of when you said you were going to do it. And so with this is, you can, whatever you have in mind, whatever you want to do, you can do it whenever, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And this is something you got to live your life by, something you got to keep in mind. And when you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do that, it is, if you say, like let's say with me, of course, if there's a pretty girl there and I'm like, oh, I should get her number, I'd be like, and sometimes I'd be like, nah, like I don't want to get rejected. But I was like, well, what if she was like, what if you would have got it? What if you would have ended up together? You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather deal with, oh well, than what if. And this is something you got to live your life by. Is like, if you try and fail, congratulations, because most people don't even try. And that's something Mike Tyson said too. And there's a million quotes of little things that can be said in this content. You know what I'm saying? So better late than never. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'd rather deal with oh well than what if. And this is something you got to try, something you got to keep in mind. So yes, you might be at this point in your life. Yes, you may be like years behind than somebody, but it doesn't matter as long as you start. Like with me with that jiu-jitsu class, like some guys have been there 2 or 3 years, and I'm like, man, I just can't get a hang of this. But no, you got to realize that yes, they did it longer, but you at least started. And then a couple years down the line, you'll be like better. You get to that blue belt, purple belt. You're like, man, I'm here now. Can you imagine if I would have never did it, or if I would have started like all these years later afterwards? You just got to keep that mindset. You just like, you want to do it, just do it now then. You know what I'm saying? And it's better late than never, like I said, but always strive to go for it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. Just strive to go for it. Take the risk, because the worst that can happen is you fail, and that's okay, because you're going to fail. Like, it's this life. But like Mike Tyson said, congratulations, at least you tried, because most people don't try. But like and subscribe, guys. I really love doing this. I know it was another late post, but hopefully I get settled into this new place. Hopefully I found better lighting, of course. And then next week, no holidays coming up, so I should be good. I'm posting on time, like go back on schedule. But thank you guys, like and share, of course. I really appreciate this. I love doing these. And I'll see y'all Tuesday.